This is Hank Johnson.
Ensure access to helium for all. What do you do when the wolf is crying out, or actually barking out, there being no helium for comedian? What have you done for me lately? What happens when you put in a cage fight a giant in with a midget? The use of the midget, the use of the M words. When you put a quarter in the pocket of a rich man, then there's a hole in that pocket and it trickles down. The quarter falls out into nickels and dimes. If you want to find out more about little people or abnormally small people or unusually small people, there's a website.
Hank Johnson is a U.S. representative of Georgia. Hank Johnson and I both graduated from the same law school. However, Hank and I do not share the same positions on the Second Amendment. I'm a 2A advocate who works to protect the Second Amendment. Hank Johnson is a 2A hater who is actively working to destroy the Second Amendment. Hank Johnson has filed H.R. 5717 titled the Gun Violence Prevention and Community Safety Act of 2020 in the U.S. House. As innocuous as the name sounds, calling this bill the Gun Violence Prevention and Community Safety Act is like calling Hitler's autobiography the beautiful struggle of a man who wants to save the world. This bill reads literally like a destroy the Second Amendment manifesto. Universal background checks and a 7-day waiting period that's basically a backdoor gun registration? Check. Banning the sale of firearms and ammunition to anyone under the age of 21, even though you can fight and die for your country, get married and forced to pay taxes at age 18? Check. Ban nearly every semi-automatic rifle in the country? Check. Ban standard capacity magazines? Check. Red flag laws that deprive you of your due process? Check. 30% tax on guns and 50% tax on ammo? Check. Safe storage requirements that make being able to use your gun in a self-defense situation so complicated that you might as well not have a gun? Check. Ban on suppressors that protect your hearing? Check. More gun-free zones that make it easy for mass shooters to kill a bunch of people unopposed? Another check. Ban on buying more than one gun a month? Another check. These lunatics literally aggregated every major anti-Second Amendment gun control law and put it in this bill. This is insane, but it gets worse. They want to make it illegal for anyone to not only buy a gun, but ammunition without a license from the government. Here's how you know these people are anti-Second Amendment. They want a national license to buy a gun, but when it comes to concealed carry, they don't want your concealed carry license to work in other states. What's even worse is what they require you to do to get the license. You have to be at least 21 years old, complete training in firearm safety that includes a written test to demonstrate knowledge of applicable firearm laws, a hands-on test that includes a firing test to demonstrate safe use of a firearm. Now, I can hear all of the fence sitters saying, well, that doesn't seem so bad. I actually think that's a great idea. Oh, really? Now ask yourself this question. How the hell are you supposed to take a live firearm test in order to buy a gun if you don't already have a gun? That's the whole point of this bill. It's not designed to take away guns tomorrow. It's designed to take guns away in a generation. If you don't already have a gun, you can't buy one under this bill as it is currently written. And even if you could, let's not forget the smorgasbord of other gun control laws in this Mein Kampf bill of eradicating the Second Amendment in one generation. They are using the chaos of the beer flu to push this thing through. And like I said before, as a Second Amendment advocate, we do not get to rest because we're trying to protect the castle and they're constantly trying to tear it down, brick by brick. So make sure you reach out to Congress and let them know how you feel about this bill. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion. It was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to get your I will not comply, I lost all of my guns in a boating accident, the AR-15 is protected by the Second Amendment, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirts, click the links in the description section of this video.